Hey review family, keep it tight. My name is Jay Morris, the review guy, and I'm back again to bring you another video. Welcome back to my series Track Review, the series in which I review tracks that I think are causing headway for a really good or a really bad reason. It's a staple of the channel, so by now you should probably know it. And in this one, I'm going to be covering the new Erra single entitled Eye of God. So I really did not expect to be talking about Erra anytime soon, considering they just dropped their previous album fairly late into last year entitled Neon. I covered that, love the record. If you don't know, I really do enjoy Erra. They are a Birmingham, Alabama progressive metalcore djent band, just metalcore band with a lot of progressive tendencies, not too unlike bands like Periphery, Born of Osiris, those types of bands. However, throughout their entire career where they have been changing up main unclean vocalists, they had Garrison Lee, and then they had Ian Eubanks, and then now they have JTKV, formerly of Texas in July. As far as I know right now, this is a standalone single, but I don't think it's going to remain that way. I think eventually whenever they announce a new record, either later this year or in 2020, this is probably going to be on the record, because as far as I know, I might be being stupid with my Erra knowledge. I don't think they've ever released just a standalone single that hasn't appeared on something. This track is only 3 minutes and 38 seconds. It's not super lengthy. It's not like Dementia. It's not like The Hypnotist or anything. And right off the bat, it sounds like it could be a Neon B-side. Alex's drumming is just as fast, quick, and crisp. The production is as pristine as ever. Jesse kills the clean vocals, and also him and Sean kill the guitars. It just has a futuristic feel, especially on the guitar solo, which, in my opinion, feels more closer to something that would have been on Drift than Neon. It's just so happy, so futuristic. They're so distinctive in their solos. Erra in general just has a style that's just instantly recognizable across the entire spectrum of bands that are in this genre, in my opinion. The lyrics are very, spiritual. The lyrics are very deep. But beyond all this, take away the instrumentation, because I am not going to be the one to tell you Erra has amazing instrumentation, because it's just a known fact at this point that they always give their absolute best to tracks. The thing that stands out about this track, and the main reason I'm covering it, besides the fact it's Erra, is the fact that JTKV is experimenting with higher vocals and really lower vocals. For anyone that's heard Drift or heard Neon, you'll know that for the most part he sticks in a very scream growl delivery, this yeah. He sounds almost identical to the way Garrison Lee came across when he did his shrieks and screams on a record like Augment. I was absolutely blown away when it was like and they layered it for this classic metalcore effect that just, I'm being completely honest when I say I had to look up to see if Garrison Lee was guest starring on this track, and I didn't know it, because his shrieks, his screams sound so much like Garrison, especially the way they layer them. It's so amazing that JT is experimenting. And he also goes lower in his register, pushes his growls to this just it's not necessarily as screamed at times as previous JT vocal performances on Erra, when he's just exuding so much raw aggression. Don't get me wrong, that is on the track, but he's definitely experimenting more, which is something interesting. I'm curious to see if on their next project, if he's going to try more higher vocals and some more deep vocals. Overall, it's a kick-ass Erra song with amazing instrumentation, amazing production, punchy drums, amazing guitar work, especially on the solo, and Jesse's clean vocals only continue to improve. He's working harder on kind of his lower range as well as his high range, which his natural kind of falsetto voice has always been very good, even back in the days of Andromeda as well as Impulse. But I think the star of this track has to be JT for how he's kind of going out of his comfort zone a little bit, and I'm very excited to see if he experiments more and goes into a new direction with his vocals. I'm going to be putting this track in the description below, so please go listen to it. Go ahead and listen to it. Give me your thoughts. Come back to the video. All that good stuff. Also, please stay for the end screen. I'll link some videos that you might be interested in. Please subscribe if you're new here. It'll help me out a lot. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and smash that notification bell to be notified on my future uploads. My name is Jay Morris, the review guy. You know who it is, and I'm signing off saying farewell.